in Jordan in 1980, Ahlam Ahmad Al-Tamimi was born. She, with her mother, went to the Gaza Strip. And there is film of this little blonde girl going up and trying to provoke soldiers so that they would hit her on film, and was really upset when they wouldn't. And I'll get to that later. That'll tie back into something later. Now, in 2001, she left a can of beer with an explosive device in a supermarket. Fortunately, while people were harmed, no one was killed, just a lot of damage mostly. She then, a couple of days later, because that was on July 30th, 2001, and on July 9th, she drove another terrorist, I just gotta check, Masari, to Sbarro Pizzeria in Jerusalem. And there, a guitar case with explosives was left. It resulted in 15 deaths. Now, she was arrested. She was sentenced to 16 life sentences. But she ended up being released as part of a prisoner swap. So now she's back in Jordan, where she's a journalist. Oh, and while she was in jail, she received over $51,000 in compensation from the Palestinian Authority. Sorry, arranging my little notes. So, that is an FBI wanted poster for this woman, because there's a $5 million reward out for her. And did you know that Jordan actually has an extradition? And this is why there are so many people saying, gee, President Biden, why are, you keep talking about green energy, and yet you're cozying up to one of the dictators, the King of Jordan, with whom you have extradition, but has refused to extradite this woman whose little joy in Jerusalem resulted also in U.S. casualties. So, the U.S. want her for the same crime, the one she's already been let go on. And yet, they'll cozy up to the people who have the oil, even though they're pumping out more oil than they ever have in the history of the country. Oh, and that I was going to get back to, when she went to France, she tried to treat a French police officer the way she treated Israeli soldiers. They beat the shit out of her, proving that Israel is incredibly tolerant of such behavior, despite all the lies to the contrary.